graduating in May with my Bachelor's of Science nursing degree. Don't ever play like that, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Saunya'e and I'm a senior nursing student who is now in her last semester of nursing school, last semester of college, graduating in May with my Bachelor's of Science nursing degree. Don't ever play like that, y'all. We made it to the last semester. Like, okay, round of applause. So sorry that I've basically been neglecting my YouTube, but like I said in my last video, life has been lifing. But this semester should be way more relaxed and whatnot. This video is basically just going to be like a update, recap, what's coming up, and yeah. So just to give a quick little recap of how S1 went, or last semester, it went great. I finished critical care with a B, OB with a B, and the other like 1 credit hour class with an A. So I did finish the semester with a 3.4 GPA, which is what it was before. So I'm happy about that. Y'all know I wanted a 3.5, but I'll take my little 3.4 or whatever. It was really a lot, but it was very doable. It was not as hard as like it was made out to be. So I'm happy that we're in the final stretch, and this semester is like basically pretty chill. So I have 4 total classes. So the first half of the semester, I'm going to be taking leadership, which is a 8-week course, 5-hour class. And then I'm going to be taking like the policy and legal class. And that's a 5-week course, but it's an 8-hour class. Attendance is mandatory. Y'all know I don't go to class, so I'm a little stressed about that, but yeah, so that, and then I'm also gonna be taking community health nursing, which is another 8-week course, but it's only like 2 hours or 3 hours. And then I have a clinical, so with that clinical, we just got our placements, and I'll basically be like with the school nurse. So I'll be in I don't actually know if I'm gonna be in an elementary school or like a high school or something, but it's gonna be a school, and I'm gonna be with the school nurse. And then we just have 4 clinical days for community health nursing. And then after that first half of the semester, I'm going to be taking my capstone course, which is when I'm with the preceptor at a hospital, and then I'm like following their schedule, or like I pick shifts from their schedule. So the way ours works is we have to complete 11 12-hour shifts, and that transfers into like 132 hours, I think. And we have from March, I think it's like the last week of March to the last week of April. So we have a month to do them. I think we have like 4 or 5 weeks to get the 11 shifts complete. Ideally, you'd be doing 3 shifts a week, but you can do as many as your preceptor has. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. And they may be working night shift or maybe day shift. Whichever it is, you gotta do whatever they're doing. So we don't have that placement yet, but we do have like our hospital. But we don't have units yet, and we haven't ranked our units or anything yet. So y'all know I'm praying for NICU. But if we don't get NICU, like whatever, not every nursing program has capstones, so I'm grateful. And then now the next like big thing, applications, y'all, to be a nurse. Like, so y'all know I'm applying in Houston only, which I was thinking about like applying just to like a couple hospitals in Dallas, but low key, like I just thought about it, and I like, if I were to get a job in Dallas, like I would have to live in Dallas, and y'all know I plan on staying with my mom, so it just wouldn't work, and I don't want to be in Dallas anyway, so I'm not even gonna do that. So I am applying only in Houston. I started like my spreadsheet, so I have all of the hospitals that I'm going to be applying to, and all of like the application open dates And then I have like the links. It's like a whole thing because I bought this little like sheet on Etsy. It was like $5. So it's like a tracker. So you can keep track of like offers and, you know, a job tracker. I don't know. It's a lot of like different, like, what's it called? And then you could play around with it and like put in like the location and notes and how the interview went and things like that. So I'm pretty excited, but I'm a little stressed out. I have my resume completed, perfected. I did have multiple people look over it, give like suggestions. So I think I'm good. I have my top 3 hospitals. I have recommendations for each of those, like or referrals for each of those hospitals that I'm going to put into the application. Hopefully it gives me a little boost. So yeah, so one hospital is already open for applications, but I don't want to apply way before I apply to the other hospitals, which don't open till like mid-January, early February. And then interviews are normally like shortly after that. So I'm just getting like my portfolio together, getting my cover letters together. I already have all of my clinical recommendations. I'm still working on my recommendations from like my babysitting and then my pharmacy technician job. But other than that, I pretty much have like everything together, but I'm trying to like get all of my things situated. So whenever it's time to apply, like I'm like ready to go. And I have like a document that has like practice interview questions and like some answers. So it's really stressful, y'all. I was like, dang, like imagine I don't get NICU, like this cohort. I'm sitting out and I'm applying again in May for the October start. I don't care if I start in July versus October, like honestly, because I have my pharmacy technician job. Like if need be, I will just work that job until the next cohort opens, because I can't see myself doing anything other than NICU. I was thinking maybe pediatric ICU, but like that's a big maybe. They have to be, that hospital that offers me that has to be paying me good, and I should be able to like transfer to their NICU after so long. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, I'm gonna keep y'all up to date with how applications are going, interviews and offers and all of that good jazz. But yeah, so I'm graduating in May. May 10th is the tentative graduation date. And I don't know, so y'all know my graduation is going to be in Dallas. I live in Houston, so we're like trying to figure out the graduation party plans. But like aside from that, I'm super excited. I've already applied for graduation, so like that's already done. But next is probably just like the senior, or not senior, but like my graduation pictures, which I'm probably gonna do like early March, because we're gonna send out like physical graduation, like, you know, like announcements. So I'm stressed because I have to find outfits and find a photographer and figure out how I'm gonna do my hair, and it's a lot. But I'm super excited because the time is here and we made it. Y'all made it with me. I'm so happy that I decided to record and do this YouTube channel thing and like take you guys along, because like I documented most of my nursing school journey. Like I was just attending orientation. Now I'm gonna be attending graduation and nurse pinning ceremony, and it's just very surreal. So I'm super excited and I'm happy to share this all with you guys. So yeah, last thing, NCLEX prep. Some of my friends are like starting like now, so that way they like are ready to take the NCLEX once they graduate. Me personally, I don't think the things that I study now I'll remember or retain in May, so I'm not gonna start this early, but maybe like around spring breakish, because I actually do plan to take the NCLEX pretty shortly after I graduate. Low-key, I want to give myself some time just in case worst case scenario, I fail the NCLEX, but you have to wait 45 days to retake it, and I don't want to forfeit my NICU job just because I failed the NCLEX. So I kind of want to take it as soon as I can, which you have to wait on your authorization to test anyway, but I plan to take it shortly after I graduate. Of course, y'all will know whether I passed or failed. It's going to be a whole video, I'm sure. I'm excited, nervous. One of my friends just passed her NCLEX, and I love that for her. My girl is a nurse now, and it's just, yeah. So that's pretty much it, y'all. I was just wanting to give y'all like a quick little update. Today's January 1st. Happy New Year. I already go back to school in 2 weeks. It's very like sad, but just knowing that this is my last semester of school is kind of like okay, like I can do this semester, I can go back to school, like it's fine, like. So I'm really excited. I think my next video will probably be like the typical week in my life, like when I go back to school, and then I'll update y'all on like clinicals and all of that, and yeah. Oh, another thing, like job wise though, I have already signed up for an open house that's at the end of January. I think it's a virtual open house, but like I'm trying to like get my foot a little bit more in the door. I don't know if recruiters look at that, but I want to be able to say, oh, I attended this hiring event, or it's open house, but it's like a hiring event thing. You might get an interview on the spot. You might get your unit it's just those connections and networking and stuff. So I've been on the lookout for more open houses, but it's only been that hospital that has one. So I'm gonna keep looking. It's still pretty early, but I'm very anxious to just get it out of the way. But yeah, so I don't know how much I'll actually be filming this semester, but like now that I'm about to graduate and I have like jobs and interview things like that'll be coming up, I think that'll be like good content. And then like once I'm a nurse, y'all are gonna get like that kind of content. But yeah, if you've made it this far, this is just supposed to be like a quick little video, but if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. We're at 2.1k subs. I love that for me. I love that for y'all. And yeah, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you are subscribed. Tell your friend to tell a friend to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.